Hi everyone, it's Marlene. Welcome back. I was tagged most recently by Mrs. Melissa M in this beauty brand Superstar, and I thought it was an exceptional tag because it has a purpose. Stephanie Marie developed this tag, and it is to show you what we think are the superstars in the various brands. And I think that's important because, as Stephanie mentioned, it's good for creators as well as for viewers, because many times we see brands and we don't have anything from that and we wonder, is it any good, or should I try it, or which should I get? We walk into Ulta, we walk into Sephora, and we're overwhelmed. I know this tag is going around. I am going to try to share with you what I have not seen, and if I have seen it, I'm sorry if anybody else has mentioned it, but I'm going to try to do my best. All right, let's get to it because I have quite a few products. I'm going to start off with Kat Von D because it's what I have on here. I have quite a few palettes from Kat Von D. But since we're talking about superstars, I really think that this is their superstar, and it is the Shade and Light palette. If you don't have this in your collection, it might be something that you want to consider because it is such a basic palette. The nice thing about this palette is that you can wear it alone, or you can mix it with other eyeshadows that you have. They are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, highly pigmented, blendable, long-lasting, all the things that we expect and love from our shadows. Kat Von D Shade and Light, it is one of my top favorite. I recently discovered this also from Kat Von D, and it is their contour palette. Also incredibly beautiful if you like powder contours. Beautiful. And the last product that I have from Kat Von D, I love their lipsticks, not the liquid lipsticks, the regular lipsticks, but as far as superstars goes, I think their under eye brightening powder, this one is in Petal. There are, I believe, 3 shades, and if I'm not mistaken, they're on sale now at Ulta. I love this powder. It is one of my top favorites. So that's Kat Von D. Next up is Jouer, and I don't think Jouer gets enough love from us here on YouTube. This is one of my top favorites, and I want to see, I think it's Spring in Paris, or like that is the name. Anyway, this palette is over the top gorgeous. It is a perfect travel palette. You have your neutrals, you have pops of color. They go on beautifully. I have traveled numerous times with this palette, and I've never missed anything because you have what you need for your transition, for your crease. You have those pops of color, so you can make it, you can go from day to night very easily. And also from Jouer, and these are just from the holiday collection, but they're gorgeous, gorgeous. The cream liquid lipsticks, they do not dry up your lips. They're long lasting. They look beautiful. And the toppers, Skinny Dip, tan lines, love these. These are gorgeous toppers. They just dress up any lipstick that you want to pair it with. From NARS, I love the NARS lip glides. These are not liquid lipsticks. These are more highly pigmented lip gloss. They don't dry down. They look gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I have these two. I also have one in Bound, which is my favorite, but it's in my purse because it's my favorite. I love these. If you don't like that liquid lipstick that just dries down, but you like something that looks a little bit more glossy, try the NARS lip glides. Also from NARS, their blushes are incredible. If you haven't tried some of the NARS blushes, this is just a sample. This is just one of the ones that I have, and I love this one. I have another one, but I didn't take it out. Any one of these blushes from NARS, you cannot go wrong with it. And I can't leave out their brand new foundation. This foundation is long lasting. It looks beautiful. It does not settle into your fine lines and wrinkles. It is an exceptional, exceptional foundation. Milk. We don't hear much talk about Milk anymore, and you know what? Their eye pigments are incredible. You can use a shadow like the one from the Kat Von D and add some of these pigments, and you just apply a little bit on your movable lid. They look stunning. They don't crease. They are long lasting. I'll just show you one of them. I don't want to show you too many samples because I don't want to go over my time here. But this is just a sample, and I believe this one is Hotel Lobby. It's either Hotel Lobby or After Party, one of the two. I have both. I'll show you both. Okay, that one that I just showed you is After Party, and this one is in Hotel Lobby. They beautiful, just beautiful eye pigments, and you just need the tiniest little bit. I don't think if we're talking about superstars, we can leave Viseart out. I know that the big palettes are a bit more pricey, but these palettes are gorgeous. The small ones, these are about $45. I have two of them. This one is, I believe it's a Minx 4, I think. I can't remember. But you have a row of your mattes and you have a row of your shimmers. These are exceptional, just beautiful, beautiful. More towards your really higher end palettes, and gorgeous. This is the Amethyst. Love these. Another brand that we haven't heard too much about except for the lip creams is Buxom, and we all know and love our Buxom lip creams in White Russian. I love the Margarita. I can't remember the entire name. Sorry, Blushing Margarita. Blushing Margarita, White Russian, and then I also have lots of littler, smaller ones in different shades. They are beautiful. This looks like it's a crazy dark color, but it really isn't. But you know, we don't usually hear about their shadows, and while they have palettes that are already put together, they also have the individual, so you can make your own palette. And I made this one up for myself, and you know, I have to tell you, I was so incredibly surprised because these shadows are amazing. The pigmentation it's just incredible. It Cosmetics, many of us talk about It Cosmetics, but there are products that we don't hear too much about, and this is one of them. This is their eyeshadow with the 3 shadows in it. These are beautiful. You don't need anything else besides these 3. You could do a beautiful, beautiful look. I have used this numerous times, and I think it is just a gorgeous little trio. Also from It Cosmetics, we have the Bye Bye Pores. I have the pressed, I have the loose. I personally prefer the pressed one, and it truly diminishes the look of pores. The Bye Bye Eye Cream. I'm almost out of this. I use this every single day. I love this eye cream. If you are into eye creams, this is certainly one to look into, and you just need the tiniest little bit. Violet Voss makes one of the nicest palettes that I have ever used. I only have 2 of them. I have the Violet Voss Pro, and I have the one by Laura Lee. These are gorgeous, highly pigmented. Again, not talked about enough. I have given mine lots of love. I love these palettes. Just beautiful, highly pigmented. They last all day. The one that I just showed you is the Laura Lee palette, and this is the Violet Voss Pro. I have 2 more that are on the way from Sephora. I love these. And if you have been with me for a while, you know that I absolutely love Zoeva palettes. These are some of my top favorite shadows. This one is in Warm Spectrum. Beautiful, beautiful shadows. These are, I believe they're made in Italy. The owner, the founder, is from Germany. I'm not sure if it comes from Italy or from Germany. Highly pigmented, just beautiful. This is another palette that I have traveled with. Gorgeous. Also from Zoeva, and I'm sure that all of their palettes are the same. This one is the Nude Spectrum. these have to be some of the best shadows that I have ever used. And these are not highly expensive. It's about $25 and you get about 15 shades in these. And while that, it's really not a lot based on the quality that you're getting, but there is a lot of shipping. I think it's like $9 or $10 for the shipping. So what I do when I order anything from Zoeva, I just make sure that I order a few things. And the last other one that I wanted to show you from Zoeva, which is just as beautiful, and it's not going to say much in the palette, and it's their blush palette. This is the warm ones. Beautiful. They have cool, they have warm, they have brighter shades. Even though it seems like as if it's nothing, you apply this blush and it just gives you this beautiful glow, and you can tell that you are wearing a blush without being an in-your-face type of blush. Juvia's Place is, I don't even know what to say. I love Juvia's Place. It is one of my favorite palettes, or favorite brands rather. They have absolutely gorgeous shades. Even if you are not into these bright shades, you can always use them use their more neutrals on your lid and for your crease, and then for your pop of color. This one is the Nubian 2, and it has pops of color that you can wear on your lower lash line. You could wear it on your outer V. They are so pigmented, so beautiful, and honestly for the money, and you could always, they're always running sales. But my favorite from the Juvia's Place is the Masquerade palette, and it's this one. If you don't have any Juvia's Place palettes, this might be one to consider to start out with. You have a nice mix of mattes and shimmers, and you also have neutral shades, but you also have some for your pops of color. These are available online only, and that is one of the reasons why I think it's good to talk about these products, because you have no way of testing them. You cannot go wrong. It doesn't matter which one you purchase. It's the same like with the Zoeva. You can only purchase it online, but you will not go wrong with any one of them that you buy. Anastasia Beverly Hills has lots of palettes, and we all know and love the Modern Renaissance. I am one of the few that loves the Subculture palette. The Mario palette I also love. If you don't have any Anastasia eyeshadow palettes, I think a good one to start off with is the Modern Renaissance, because it is a lot user-friendly than some of the other palettes. While the shadows from Anastasia are gorgeous, I think some other superstars from the brand are the what is this called? This is the Pro Pencil. I use this to carve my brows. I use the number 2. It lasts forever. Well, not forever, you know what I mean. But you can do such a nice job with carving your brows if that is something that you do. I have tried from other brands like Milani and a few others from the drugstore, and high-end as well. And like this one, I have not found another. I just don't buy any other ones. I only buy the one from Anastasia. Their brow gel, again, this to me, I do use, I have some other ones. I can't remember the brand, but it's a Control Freak, I think it is. And that one works well, but I have to tell you, like the one from Anastasia, I haven't found any. And I also use the Brow Wiz, but something that we don't talk about is the pomade. And if you prefer to use a brush and a product like this for your brows, this one is exceptional, and it lasts a very, very long time. You just have to make sure you close it up good. Urban Decay. You've never tried Urban Decay. Let me find you which I think is the superstar. I keep trying, I've got it all back there. This is my favorite one, and this is the Naked 3. This is all soft mauves, and it has a few darker purples over here on the side. It is a stunning, stunning palette. If if I had to give up every single one of my palettes, I don't know what I would do. But this would be a top contender for the one that I would keep. I just love this palette. It's a great one to start off with. Also from Urban Decay, their eye pencils are incredible. You apply them on your lower lash line. I have some for your waterline, and they last. They are a 24/7 glide. Also, their lip pencils work exceptionally well. They glide, they stay on, they don't go anywhere. I really like Urban Decay 24/7 line, whether it's for the eyeshadows, eye pencils, or for the lip pencils. Dose of Colors. This is another brand that you probably have to get it online. I'm not sure if Ulta is carrying it online. I have 3 palettes, and actually my favorite, which was the ice cream palette, I gave it to Stephanie because she fell in love with it and it wasn't available at the time. But I'm going to try to get my hands on it. This is a lovely palette. This is called Hidden Treasures. And Dose of Color Shadows, if you see a palette that you like from Dose of Color, you cannot go wrong with this brand. The shadows are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I have the Marvelous Mauves and I have the Baked Browns. This is the Marvelous Mauves. Beautiful, beautiful palette. These are all mattes, and the same with the Baked Browns. All mattes, beautiful. You can go from a day look to a night look, and these shadows work exceptionally well. Also from the line Dose of Color, they have lipsticks. Most of my stuff is packed up, so I'm having a hard time finding everything, but I will show you what I do have on hand. And they have the lipsticks, which work beautifully. So incredibly creamy. I love these. Love these. And they have these. Now, these are more of their glosses. I will tell you, though, this is the gloss. It's a highly pigmented gloss. I don't think that they call this a liquid lipsticks. You do have to be careful with their liquid lipsticks. I personally cannot wear the liquid lipsticks because they are so drying. The lipstick works beautiful. The lip gloss works beautiful. But be careful with the liquid lipsticks. If you haven't tried Huda Beauty, the small little palettes are exceptional. This one is the Mauve Obsessions. Beautiful, highly pigmented work. Gorgeous. You can go from a very, You can go from a very simple look to a night look with these. You have a nice mix of shimmers and mattes. Gorgeous. And in Huda Beauty also you have liquid lipsticks that are very comfortable to use, and the toppers that, even though it might look a bit funky or different or strange in the container, they look beautiful, and it brings out the beautiful shade of the liquid lipsticks. I'm sure you're all familiar with the Too Faced, and others have talked a lot about it. So I'm not going to go and show you the Too Faced, even though I love their palettes. If you want to know which ones I like in the Too Faced, just let me know and I will certainly tell you. But I did want to mention the Makeup Geek because this is one that you cannot buy in store. I have some of their singles here in the Z palette. These are highly pigmented shadows. They have a good price point. They are not expensive. I believe that these singles go for about $6. They are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shadows at a drugstore price. I also have this one. I don't know if this is still available. This is a collaboration between Manny MUA and Makeup Geek, but these are also available in their singles, and they are just highly pigmented and so beautiful. This is a palette that I truly, truly love. And here are some of the shades. All right, everyone, that is what I have for you. I really wanted to try to bring you more products that maybe others didn't talk about too much. I know that some of them have been talked about, but anyway, that's what I tried to do. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you spending some time with me. I appreciate your comments, your thumbs up. I appreciate your subscribing. It means more to me than I could possibly ever say. And don't forget, ladies, follow your passion, whatever it may be. I'll see you next time.